26th day. The holiday magic had faded away. I swung my legs out of the comfort of bed with a fuzzy feeling inside of my head. I walked down the hallway to get a caffeine, prepared for the chaos of the festive scene. I stepped in the doorway and stopped in my tracks. It looked like the site of some monster attacks. The carpet was hidden, the floor was all gone, buried in paper since the crack of the dawn. Red bows and ribbons and boxes of cardboard. It looked like a dragon had guarded his hoard. I took a step forward and yelled out in pain. A Lego block hit me like a runaway train. It buried itself in the heel of my foot. I hopped around cursing and coated in soot. The dog was asleep on a pile of bows with a piece of scotch tape stuck tight to his nose. The Christmas tree leaned to the left near the wall, looking like it was preparing to fall. Most of the needles were brown and dry, lying on the rug like a forest to die. An ornament shattered, a ball of red glass. I knew that this cleanup would come to pass. It's the living room wreckage, a post-Christmas crime. Cleaning this up is gonna take some real time. Trash bags and boxes and styrofoam bits, giving me one of my holiday fits. Santa came down and he made a big mess, leaving me here with a cleaning up stress. I found a stray plate with a half-eaten pie from a relative visiting, passing on by. A cup of stale eggnog was sitting right there, adding a funk to the morning air. I grabbed a big trash bag, the 30-gallon size, and started to work with the sleep in my eyes. I shoveled the paper with a snow shovel blade, clearing a path that the family had made. I found the remote control deep in the stack, and 3 pairs of socks and a plastic snack. My back started aching, my knees started popping. This is the punishment for all of the shopping. My wife walked in sipping herbal tea. She pointed a finger directly at me. Don't throw away the bows, we can use them next year. I looked at her face with a skeptical fear. Honey, I said, they are ripped and they're torn. Save them, she said, with a look of pure scorn. So I flattened the boxes with a stomp of my boot, wearing my bathrobe, my morning time suit. I wrestled the twist ties that hold in the toys, the packaging built to annoy all the boys. I needed a chainsaw, I needed a knife to liberate dolls for the rest of my life. The vacuum cleaner was coughing and wheezing, trying to suck up the tinsel, just teasing. It choked on a pine needle, sputtered and died. I sat on the sofa and practically cried. The room was a battle, a war zone of joy, defeated by packaging from every toy. 3 hours later, the carpet was seen, the vacuum was fixed and the rug was clean. 6 bags of trash were lined up by the door. I collapsed on the recliner, unable to do more. But I looked at the tree with its branches so bare and realized I still have to take that down from there. They say it's the season of peace and of light, but nobody tells you about the messy fight. I love the big day, I love all the fun, but I'm sure glad the cleanup is finally done. Oh! I walked to the kitchen, my stomach was loud, ready to feed the whole family crowd. I opened the fridge for a bacon and egg, but a giant foil bird was blocking my leg.
I opened the fridge with a hunger so deep, looking for food that wasn't laid out in a heap. But wall to wall on every single shelf was the ghost of the turkey enjoying itself. Tupperware containers stacked up to the light, wrapped in tin foil and sealed up tight. Good morning, my wife said with a spatula hand, I've got a breakfast that is simply grand. She put down a plate with a smile on her face, but it wasn't the bacon I wanted to chase. Turkey and eggs with a side of turkey ham. I started to feel like I was in a jam. I ate it with ketchup, I ate it with toast, trying to ignore the holiday ghost. I went to the garage to work on the car, dreaming of burgers from a grill near and far. But noon rolled around and the bell gave a chime. Coming to the kitchen, it's lunchtime time. Woo! shook my poor head. Honey, I whispered, we had this last night. Eat up, she said, it's a delight. It's turkey sandwiches again and again. It's driving me crazy, it's warping my brain. Turkey for breakfast, turkey for lunch. I'm losing my mind with every single crunch. I want a pizza, I want a steak. Give me a break, for heaven's sake, no more bird. The sun went down low. I thought surely the turkey has got to go. But you walked to the oven with a casserole dish. I made a desperate and silent wish. Please be lasagna, please be a stew. But the smell of the poultry came drifting on through. With turkey tetrazzini, she announced with a cheer. I felt a single solitary tear. I added some peas and some noodles for you. I chewed on the bird and I felt really blue. It tasted like Thursday, it tasted like dry. I wanted to break down, I wanted to cry. I tried to feed the dog a piece under the chair. He sniffed it and gave me a disgusted stare. He walked away slowly, his tail between legs. Even the animal no longer begs. If the dog won't eat it, then something is wrong. This turkey has been in the house for too long. I went to the phone when my wife left the room, trying to order escape in the doom. Hello, pizza palace and a pepperoni fast. I needed a flavor that was going to last. But she walked back in and she clicked the phone dead. We have leftovers, honey, was all that she said. Day number 3 and the bird is still there. I'm pulling out handfuls of my own gray hair. We're having turkey soup and turkey pot pie. I think that the turkey is never gonna die. It's regenerating like a monster of old. A never-ending story of poultry and mold. I'm dreaming of beef, I'm dreaming of fish, I'm dreaming of anything else on a dish. I swear to the heavens I make a decree. Next year for Christmas it's just ham for me. I took the last bite and I swallowed it down. The saddest man in the whole entire town. The carcass is picked, the bones are all white, but the meat keeps appearing every single night. It multiplies in the dark and the cold. The curse of the leftovers, truth be told. I needed to get out, I needed some air. I grabbed my coat and left the kitchen right there. I'm going to the store, I yelled down the hall to return that sweater that is way too small. But I didn't know the nightmare that waited for me in the returns line at the department store spree. Well, I pulled the sweater out of the gift bag sack, a neon green wool with a reindeer on the back. My auntie Marge has a heart of pure gold, but her fashion sense is getting mighty old. It was size extra small, made for a cat. I'm a grown man, I can't fit into that. I searched through the tissue, I searched on the floor, looking for the slip from the department store. No gift receipt, I muttered with a groan. I felt a chill inside of my bone. I found a crumpled paper deep in a box, stained with coffee and smelling like socks. I drove to the mall on the 26th day. The parking lot looked like a chaotic freight. Cars were circling like sharks in the sea, fighting for a spot near the JC. Penny, I walked through the doors with my head held low, ready for the post-Christmas return show. Stretching out to the street, 1,000 people with aching feet, holding toasters and blenders and ugly ties, with a desperate look in their tired eyes. I took a number, it was 994. They were currently serving number 24. It's a receipt hunt, the returns line blues, waiting in a queue just to pay my dues. I got the wrong size, I got the wrong color. I miss my couch and I miss my mother. The cashier's slow and the line is long. This holiday shopping is going all wrong.
front had a blender and pot. She was breaking the cashier's retail hearts. I don't have the box, but I want my cash. She shouted out loud in a temper rash. We waited and waited while they argued the price. I was checking my watch, checking it twice. A kid was screaming in aisle 3, creating a retail symphony. The heat was rising, the air was stale. I felt like I was in a consumer jail. I looked at the sweater with the reindeer face and wished I could banish it to outer space. 2 hours later, I reached the front desk, a shell of a man looking grotesque. I handed the receipt, wrinkled and torn. The cashier looked at me with a utter scorn. This is expired. She popped a gum. I felt my entire body go numb. But it's Christmas, I pleaded it was a gift. She gave her glasses a little lift. Store credit only, she said with a smirk. I wanted to scream, I wanna go berserk. Fine, I shouted, just take it away. I never wanna see it another day. I grabbed the voucher for $7, thinking, man, this season really sucks. I walked back out to the parking lot. My car was blocked in a tight little spot. I sat on the hood and I closed my eyes, dreaming of simpler summer skies. An empty seat, defeated by the customer service heat. I walked in the door and tossed the slip, giving my wife a little bit of lip. Did you get the cash? She asked with a smile. I said, don't ask me for a little while. Oh, why do we buy things that we don't need? Driven by guilt and consumer greed. Next year I'm asking for cash in a card. Shopping in person is way too hard. I collapsed on the sofa in my sweatpants gray. I realized I didn't know the time of day. Was it Tuesday? Was it Friday? I didn't know I was lost in the holiday fog in the snow. In the snow. Oh, I woke up on a couch at 2 p.m. Or maybe it was 2 in the a.m. The curtains were drawn, the room was dim. I felt fuzzy on a personal whim. I scratched my beard, 3 days of growth. To move from this spot, I was truly low. I looked at the phone, but the battery died. I had nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Is it a work day? Is it the weekend? My concept of time had started to bend between Christmas Day and New Year's Eve. Is a magical time to just believe. I haven't worn jeans since the 24th. My compass has lost its magnetic north. I'm living in pajamas with a flannel print. I haven't walked further than a bathroom sprint. The world outside is moving along, but I'm stuck here singing a lazy song. For my morning meal, it had a strange and a sugary appeal. Then I watched 3 movies in a single row. Then the television lights just glow. Die Hard followed by Elf on repeat. I hadn't moved once from my cushion seat. What day is it? Does anyone know? Is it fast or is it slow? I'm in the holiday fog, floating around. My feet aren't touching the solid ground. Is it Tuesday? Is it Sunday night? I've lost the battle and I've lost the fight. It's the holiday limbo. My neighbor was taking his trash cans out. I watched him with a suspicion and doubt. Is it garbage day? I asked through the glass. He looked at me like a snake in the grass. It's Wednesday, neighbor, he yelled back to me. I nodded my head in a silent glee. Wednesday meant nothing. Wednesday was void, a concept, a time that I avoid. I went back to the kitchen to find a snack, maybe a cheese stick or a cracker pack. My body clock was broken and smashed. My daily routine was completely trashed. My wife walked in wearing a fuzzy robe, the laziest couple on the entire globe. What are we doing? She asked with a yawn. I think that the morning is already gone. We're existing, I said, in the space between. The laziest biggest drama that was ever seen. I checked my email just out of guilt. My corporate empire was beginning to wilt. Out of office was the auto reply. I let out a happy and a satisfied sigh. Let the emails pile up to the sky. I'm eating a brownie and watching it fly. The sun went down and the moon came up. I poured some soda in a plastic cup. Time is an illusion, time is a trick. When you're eating chocolate off a stick, we're floating in a bubble of lazy delight before the resolutions start to bite. I closed my eyes and drifted away to live, to sleep another lazy day. This is the vacation that we really need, planting the relaxation seed. But suddenly a noise cut through the air, a terrible sound that gave me a scare. The fog was thick, the fog was deep, but a sound woke me from my winter sleep. A screeching noise from the living room floor, from a plastic toy I couldn't ignore. The robot dog was barking its last bark. The siren was wailing in the quiet dark. And then it started to slow down low. The batteries were dying in the trailing show. And I realized victory was here.
For 3 long days the house was loud with the noise of the gathered family crowd. But mostly the toys with their speakers high, making sounds that made a grown man cry. Beeping and buzzing and laser blasts, I wondered how long the power lasts. The fire truck screamed with a siren shrill. The talking doll never stood quite still. The robot danced with a techno beat, making me crazy in my own seat. I prayed for a silence, I prayed for a break, for my sanity's own precious sake. But tonight as I sat in my favorite chair, a change was coming in the winter air. The fire truck let out a wobbly moan, in a dying tone. The lights on the robot began to fade, the best sound that was ever made. The talking doll slowed down her speech like she was moving out of reach. Let's play a game, she said so slow. A demon voice in the audio glow, then a click and then a stop. Silence fell like a heavy drop. The batteries are dead, hallelujah, amen. Silence has come to my house again. No more beeping, no more flashing light, just the peaceful sound of the winter night. The double A's have given up the ghost. I'm raising a glass for a silent toast, peace and quiet at last. At my wife and she looked at me. We shared a moment of pure ecstasy. The hum of the fridge was the only sound. Peace had finally been found. The kids were asleep in their upstairs beds with visions of sugar plums in their heads. I walked to the cabinet and opened the door. I didn't have to shout anymore. I poured a glass of the amber stuff. The last few days had been mighty rough. I swirled the ice in a crystal glass, watching the stressful moments pass. I gathered the toys in a pile on the rug, give the dead robot a little hug. You did your job, you entertained the boys, but now you're just silent plastic toys. I won't replace the power, not for a week. I prefer the house when it doesn't speak. I sat back down and put up my feet. The victory tasted incredibly sweet. The tree lights twinkled steady and true without the soundtrack of a chaotic zoo. This is the Christmas that I love the best, the moment when everyone goes to rest. The cat came out from beneath the couch, no longer feeling like a scaredy grouch. He purred on my lap, a rhythmic vibration adding to the peaceful sensation. The war is over, the battle is won, the holiday marathon is finally done. So here's to the silence deep and wide, here's to the peace
on the inside. We survive the chaos, we survive the noise, we survive the army of battery toys. I close my eyes with a smile on my face, so resting in this beautiful quiet place. Let the snow fall soft on the roof above, filled with silence and filled with love. I'll deal with the trash another day. Right now I'm drifting far away. Don't wake the kids. Shh, just listen. Just listen.